Welcome back to Midnight Movie Club and a very exciting piece of breaking news, especially for all my Alien and Predator fans out there. Predator 5 is happening. Deadline announced this earlier and I'm getting my info from AVP Galaxy, who are an awesome source for all things Alien and Predator. I highly recommend checking them out every now and then to keep up to date with the goings on in both universes. So our first details for the next instalment in the Predator franchise are that Dan Trachtenberg is set to direct. If you don't know who he is, he was the man behind the camera for 10 Cloverfield Lane, along with directing the Black Mirror episode Playtest. I have to say I've been a fan of everything he's done so far, so I've got no complaints with him taking on Predator 5. While Trachtenberg will be directing, Paul Asen will be penning the script. This will be Asen's first time writing a feature, as his previous credits include TV episodes for Kingdom and Jack Ryan, where he also produced. And as of right now, there have been no official details released about the plot surrounding Predator 5, but over on AVP Galaxy, they have made an awesome connection that sounds like it is totally legit. Now please do take all of this with a grain of salt, but to me it does sound like this will be Predator 5. So AVP Galaxy actually disclosed that they have known about the upcoming Predator 5 for some time now. Then they share some other information with us about a movie that was in the works called Skulls. And I don't know about you, but the only alien I connect with Skulls is the one that makes trophies out of them. They tell us that in December last year, Discussing Film announced that Trachtenberg was developing a film along with 20th Century Studios and Disney called Skulls, which, guess what, was also written by Patrick Asen, and the film was to be produced by longtime Predator producer John Davis. John Davis has literally produced on every Predator film ever, I'm pretty sure, probably apart from the AVP ones though. Anyway, Discussing Film also gave us our first details about Skulls back then, and it goes as follows. Skulls will follow a Comanche woman who goes against gender norms and traditions to become a warrior. AVP Galaxy confirmed that this piece of information matches perfectly with what they were originally told about Predator 5. According to AVP Galaxy sources, which are usually pretty reliable, Predator 5 will be set in the past. All I can say to that is finally. We've been calling for this one for some time now. There are so many possibilities with what you could do. Personally, I've always wanted to see a Predator go up against Vikings, pirates, Zulu warriors, samurai, a regiment of redcoats, anything like that. There is just so many different ways you could take it. We could see all sorts of different Predators throughout time on different hunts with different Yautja tech. It would be awesome. There is also so much they could take from the extended universe with the Dark Horse comics like Predator 1718, Predator Hell Come Walking, Predator Nemesis, and of course, what sounds like it is being used for Predator 5's inspiration, Predator Big Game. With the synopsis for Skulls, which is probably a codename for Predator 5, mentioning a Comanche woman who fights to become a warrior, it sounds a lot like Big Game, where a Native American soldier's duel with a Predator whose ship down nearby comes to an epic battle and an epic finale. Honestly, the comic is awesome and you should check it out, and I'd probably bet some money on it being the basis for this film. Maybe in Predator 5 this Comanche woman wants to prove herself to her family or her village, and so she goes on a hunt only to encounter a Predator who's on a hunt of its own. It would also be cool if it was a young blood too, so that way they would both have something to prove to both of their respective tribes. I think that would be a cool dynamic. I really do love the sound of this, and this news has been a breath of fresh air. Something else that is awesome is that it sounds like it will be completely standalone, as it has been confirmed that it has nothing to do with the Predator. Thank God. And with it being in the past, I hope we get a small, contained horror story that just depicts an epic fight for survival and honour for both the Predator and the protagonist. And hopefully, if it is successful, we will see more Predator films just like this. I think this sounds awesome, but I want to hear what you all make of this in the comments section down below, so let me know and we will get chatting. If you enjoyed this quick Queen News update video about Predator 5, possibly Predator Skulls, hit that like button, and if you haven't already, then subscribe to join the club. As always, thank you very, very much for watching, and good night.